Disney's brand new Starlight Parade might be the most beautiful nighttime parade that we've ever seen at Walt Disney World, but it's also causing total chaos for unprepared guests headed down to Magic Kingdom this year. If you want to be prepared, avoid crowds, avoid wait times, and know the best places to stand and watch the Starlight Parade, then you're in the right place. I'm Matt, founder of adventuresofaDisneydad.com. I host a podcast about Disney planning, and I'm also a travel agent with the Magic for Less Travel. I help families plan smarter, save money, and make the most of their Walt Disney World and Universal vacations. And I just got back from the premiere of Disney's Starlight, the new nighttime parade at Magic Kingdom. And I'm telling you, this new parade is a game changer, especially for planning at Magic Kingdom. In this video, I'll walk you through the best places to watch the parade and the fireworks. We'll talk about how to skip the crowds, what time wait times start to drop for rides and attractions, and the one viewing strategy that will change your entire evening. Let's get right into it. Tip number 1. The major change with Disney Starlight Parade is that it currently runs at 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. with Happily Ever After fireworks sandwiched in between at 10 p.m. The parade runs in reverse of traditional parades at Magic Kingdom, meaning it starts at the front of Magic Kingdom, coming out next to the fire station by Main Street. It goes down Main Street USA towards the castle, and then cuts across through Frontierland and back out of the parks. For those of you that are familiar or have a history with Magic Kingdom, the parades typically run the opposite direction. They start in Frontierland, they come up through to the castle, and then they go up Main Street and out by the fire. Here's the problem. The first parade ends at 9:30, which means that the majority of people that are in their spots on the hub or on Main Street USA are not going to move. They're just going to stay put for the fireworks show at 10 o'clock for Happily Ever After. This means that Main Street USA and the hub become jam-packed with people. Tip number 2, here's the best spots for Starlight and for the fireworks based on your goals. If you want the parade and the fireworks with castle views, then you want to make sure you're on the hub or on Main Street USA. But you should expect higher crowds in those areas because that's where everybody wants to be. If you want to leave the park right after the 9 p.m. parade or right after Happily Ever After, then you want to be near the train station at the entrance to Magic Kingdom so that you can make a quick exit. If you want low crowds for Starlight but you don't care about the fireworks, then Frontierland is going to be your best bet. If you want the most relaxing experience overall with more options, then you want to make sure you check out the 11 o'clock show of Starlight. Tip number 3. Typically, we recommend guests start to line up for fireworks about an hour in advance of Happily Ever After if you really care to get a really good spot, a spot around the hub or a spot around Main Street. With the Starlight Parade starting an hour before the fireworks, you don't have that opportunity. It means you're going to have to line up even earlier if you're going to watch the parade and get a good spot for the fireworks. For most families with little kids, you're going to want to watch the first parade at 9 p.m. and then watch the fireworks at 10 p.m. And most likely you're going to leave because a lot of little kids aren't going to be able to stay up late enough to be able to watch the parade at 11 p.m. Right now, Magic Kingdom also closes at 11 p.m., so there's no opportunity to ride rides after the last parade. In the future, we know that Magic Kingdom will be open until midnight, sometimes even later, and there may be opportunities to watch the last parade and then ride a few rides. But if you've got little kids, that's not something you're even considering typically. Tip number 4. Based on our experience with Starlight so far, we know the first parade is going to be far more crowded than the second parade at 11 p.m. In fact, the second parade at 11 p.m. is pretty empty. It's a good opportunity for you to get great spots right before you leave for the night. Tip number 5 is for you to decide how you want to view Starlight and how you want to view the fireworks and use that as a guide to where you're going to stand. Tip number 6. One important thing to know is how the crowd flow works between the parade and the fireworks in case you need to move around. The road around the hub and through Main Street is going to be blocked off. In some areas, they rope it off. But after the first parade is over, they remove the ropes and they encourage everyone to move forward towards the castle so that they can get better viewing. You're not required to, but you're going to have the opportunity to move forward a little bit. But the important thing to note is that there's a very big sea of people here, and it's going to be very difficult for you to leave, to go to the bathroom, to go get food, or to go somewhere else and find a different spot. And if you're in a different area of the park, it's going to be very difficult for you to come and get a spot in the hub because of all the people that you're going to have to navigate. Once the fireworks are over, they're going to clear the area, clear the road, and then clear the hub again so they can have the area appropriately marked off for the new parade at 11 p.m. I watched the Starlight Parade from multiple different spots, including the hub. The hub was by far my favorite. There's some very cool and unique views if you're in Frontierland and towards the front at Main Street. But I loved being at the hub. They turn all the lights down, and seeing each of the floats with the castle in the background is by far my favorite view. But I also like to have that area for the fireworks. And so being able to just move slightly forward from your location for the parade, I think is really important. And as a dad of 3 kids, soon to be 5, it's also really important that we're not having a need to move around through and navigate all these crowds with a stroller. Like once we get our spot for the parade, we want to be able to stay there and watch the fireworks. And I think that's going to be really important for a lot of families, especially for the ones that aren't going to stay for the late parade. Tip number 7, if you're not interested in watching the parade or the fireworks, or you just want to watch the late parade at 11 p.m., it's important to know that you've got a huge benefit during this time. The majority of the park is going to be lining up for that first parade and for the fireworks. So we know from the data that wait times drop drastically for attractions at that time. So if you don't have Lightning Lane Multipass, or you're just looking to try and find as many rides as you can during that time period, it's going to be a great opportunity for you to hit some of the prime attractions like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Tron, and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Just to name a few, I think there's a very good opportunity for you to get a lot of rides done in that period. What we've seen so far is that around 8:30, the wait times typically drop pretty drastically, and they continue to stay down through the end of the evening. Tip number 8 is that the Starlight Parade will not run on party nights. So if you're going in the fall or in the winter during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, keep in mind Starlight will not run on those party nights. Ultimately, I think the Starlight Parade is worth it for any family. Kids are absolutely going to love this parade. If you're interested in downloading this map, I will add a link below for you to be able to access it. And drop a comment and let me know when you're planning on watching Starlight, or if you're planning to skip it to get better ride wait times. If you found this video helpful for your next Disney vacation, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.